Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Hi Buddhas, how are we doing? Did you spot the deliberate mistake? Very deliberate. Just before, about 5 minutes ago, I think, I thought I'd just go to the toilet, and I knocked the my tablet with the audio comes out of, and forgot to mute. So I think over the relaxing music, you heard some Daimoku. First mistake of the day. Hopefully there'll be many more, hey? So a few of us have joined us already. I'm going to spend a couple of minutes, probably more knowing me, explaining today. So it's going to be a special Gongyo, not only dedicated to my beautiful friend Ian, precious Buddha buddy Ian, who's going through some very, very harsh health issues. I'm not going to go into it. I haven't asked his permission to divulge too much. I should have done. However, let's just say they're very, very harsh. I called him today to remind him, we'll dedicate this Daimoku Gongyo to him, and he's back in hospital. In fact, in A&E, accident and emergency. So I'm very worried. But aren't we? I mean, I'm in the best place in front of the Gohons, and so I hope we can all chant really strong Daimoku. I've promised Ian he can't be with us live, but I will send him the link, and he can watch it back later. I really want to send him the strongest Daimoku I've ever done. So I might have to turn my mic down a little bit when we start chanting, because I've warned my family it's going to be loud. But not only to him, but anyone in your life who's going through health issues. The last couple of years, I'm sure there are many, unfortunately, and it's getting worse again, isn't it? So there's always value to be created. So let's chant vibrantly for these people. And because it's dedicated, I'm dedicating my Daimoku, my Gongyo to Ian. He's visually impaired, so I'm not in his SGI district anymore. But when I was, what we used to do was at the end, we did the silent prayers. The person leading would read out aloud the silent prayers. So that's what I'm going to do today. So it will be maybe a bit different at the end to what we've been doing. So bear with me with that one. And then what we'll do is we'll have a quick break, and then I'll come back and respond to your comments, answer any questions that you might have. Okay, so on this occasion, please feel free to put in a live chat any faith-based questions. Some of you might want to know certain things, might be newbies. Others might want to ask questions about me. I don't know why you'd want to. Not very interesting. Been chanting for nearly 16 years now, and I don't know everything, and I'm very happy about that, because then I can keep learning, keep studying. But if you do have any faith-based questions, I will absolutely try to answer them as best I can. And I've got a few people who have commented stuff, and I'm going to ask questions already. I'm going to respond to those at the end. So today is a little different. I just have to make sure it's not the button to press. Make sure I'm ready to do Gongyo, because I don't want to mess it up. Oh, sorry. Yes, I did forget to say, because this is a special Gongyo, I want to chant for longer. I hope that's okay with you. So it's going to be 45 minutes in total that we'll be chanting. It's 30 minutes Daimoku from the start. So Gongyo won't be at the start. It will be after half an hour. So So 30 minutes Daimoku, and then Gongyo, and then some more Daimoku, small amount, and then the prayers to finish. So again, that'll be a bit different to you, what we have been doing. So I hope that's okay. That's, I think, is that video, the 45-minute video, is still on this channel. It might be on MindfulBuddha. I can't actually remember. I think it's still on this channel, and it's the video that we use when we do when we're on Zoom doing our district SGI district meetings. Right, let's do it, shall we? So whatever you want to chant for, I'm going to dedicate my Daimoku and my Gongyo to Ian. What strikes me about Ian is he's so strong, so mentally strong, and he's always fighting. Really, I mean, he's struggling, of course, but struggle, if you look up the word struggle in a dictionary, it means to fight. So when we say we're struggling, that's a good thing, because we're fighting back. So Ian is really, he so inspires me, unbelievably so. So I'm going to turn down my mic right now and then chant really vibrantly. I hope you can join me. Okay.
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Kyo Nam Myoho Renge 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 Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Open Pandai Ni, Niji says on do Samai and Doni Giga Shavyas Shobuchi, Jinjin Mario Gachi, and Manangai Nanyu, Sai Shaman, Yakashi, Busai Bunachi, Shawi Shaka, Busa, Yakasaman, Nakamishi, Shabas, Dinga, Shabas, Maria Doho, Yam Yasha, Jim Yasha, Fuman, Jaja, Jinjin, Mizo, Oh, Segi, Shasa, Ishi, Nangai, Shavyas, Rai, Shuju, Win, and Shuju, Hey, Kawan, Gankam, Shu, Hoben, Inda, Shujarari, Shadakisha. We shadow, Deacon Harmus, Kaiga, Sakashari, Asanora, Chicken, God, I Jin, Maria, Murga, Rikamisha, we San Joga, San Martin, you. So, Oha, Shari, Asanora, Nashuda, Fambus, Gelse, Shohogon, Jinuna, Susan, Shari, Asasi, Yangon, Chin, Maria, Murhen, Mizo, Oha, Busa, GC, Shari, Asafi, Bez, this is how we shaga, Busha, Dodgy, Dave, Kayi. Yabas nine no Gushin Shaho Disa Shawi Shaho Nyaze Sanyaze Shanyaze Tanyaze Yukinaze Sanyaze Yenaze Yenaze Kanyaze Honaze Homa Kikyata Shawi Shaho Nyaze Sanyaze Shah Naze Sanyaze Yenaze Yenaze Kanaze Honaze Homa Kikyata Shawi Shaho Nyaze Sanyaze Shanyaze Tanyaze Rikinaze Sanyaze Naze Kanaze Honaze Homa Kyoto Myoho Renge Kyo Jiria Hon Daiju Roku Jiga Takabura Rasha Kasha Kashi Mario Yakasaman Nakasaya Sogi Dasapaka Gaimishi Wakishi Daron New Obisla Nira Miria Kawi Dashi Juga Hobengai Naihan Nijitri Mesada Daji Gato Duo Shi Shoshin Zirigana Denja Kenshi Genga Masada Gaki Ashari Genkaya Rainbow Nisha Kazakashi Nishan Yakan Pacifici Saksimya Jiga Kushis Kushis Senga Jiga Shida Dashi Shijaku Gashinga Shagabo always Sismaja Hanyata Kai Fu Wingen Shin Ryakasha Kazago Ingo Shin Rambo Narshis Isa Pajunzu Rikanyaza Owa Soki Kaja Zaria Jisengi Yosho Jishoshi Tokan Ninda Jiman Omrin Shoto Kakudo Hojok on Hoji Deke Gashi Dashayi Raksho Tengakatenga Dasai Shiki Yakudu Mandara Kesambas Shaku Nyanyo Sai Shishiman Sai Shizai Shijo Yakako Soki Kafi Mansaba Myashu Shoku Kuniwa Shishi Soke Wakachi Shishi Sasabasaji Moya Kina Kambe Shaki Sasabasananji Gachi Rikinyaza Eka Shomuria Jamnya Mishika Shisha Moto Shishoki Tadaria Jimbuska Jipakanya Ways and Habeni Yashiko Jizaini Gonshi no Seka Maga Yaki Seven Butendo Jizaini Gomas Ejok Gangako Nishoko Shishin Ho Sadako Yakata O Akada Jigaja Shidaka Defiga Dazi Yashoko Doi says to Hama Jesus and in Igaria Shida Tokanyu Mishada Sakado Jibishin Denge Gon Nam Myoho Renge Kyo 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 Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Kyo Nam Myoho Renge 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 Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
With deepest respect, I offer my profound gratitude and appreciation to the Gohonzon, which embodies Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, the essence of the Lotus Sutra. With deepest respect, offer my profound gratitude and appreciation to Nichiren Daishonin, the Buddha of the latter day of the law. With deepest respect, offer my profound gratitude and appreciation to Nichiren Shonin.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
I offer profound gratitude and appreciation for the three founding presidents of the Soka Gakkai, Tsunesaburo Makiguchi, Jose Toda, and Daisaku Ikeda, their noble example of selfless dedication to propagating the law, honouring them as the eternal mentors of Kozen Rufu.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
I pray that the great vow for worldwide Kozen Rufu be fulfilled, and that the Soka Gakkai International develop in this endeavour for countless generations to come. I pray to reveal my Buddhahood, carry out my human revolution, change my karma, and fulfill all of my wishes. I pray for my deceased relatives and all those who have passed away, particularly for these individuals.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
I pray for peace throughout the world and for the happiness of all living beings.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho
Thank you so much. In case those of you who didn't catch the very beginning, that was for my special Gongyo for my precious friend Ian. He's a Nichiren Buddhist SGI member as well. He's going through some very, very harsh health issues. And right now, I called him maybe an hour and a half ago, and he's been taken to A&E, accident and emergency, to hospital. So, and he's visually impaired. So, whenever we chant with him, do Gongyo, we read out the silent prayers. So he isn't with us now, joining live, but this is for him when he can watch it back. Right, I'm going to have a break. Very quick, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll come back and, if it's okay with you, respond to some of your comments. Is that okay? I really enjoyed that long chant, by the way. Longer chant. I really did. I was thinking while we were chanting, maybe we can do that again for New Year's Eve, 31st of December, and springboard into launch into 2022 with a vibrant spirit. Right, okay, so a quick break and I'll come back. See you in a couple of minutes. Hi again, everyone. I see Tony's just commented, and so I know she's joined us. How's Mum? I haven't met her yet. I plan to. I hope she's well. Please say massive hello from me. I wrote down her name. Can't remember. So sorry, I wrote it down somewhere. But I'm going to call her Mum. That's okay. She's when we did the 10-hour, I think, live chant on November the 18th. She was chanting with me, and it was just it made my day. And she's over 100 years old. Did I hear you say? I think it was just wonderful. She had to go and have a lay down after a while. Just thought it was so beautiful. Right, okay, so a couple of questions to start with. Roger, I believe you join me most days. Thank you so much. Most of my, I am autistic, so I am very, only because of that, I love looking at the analytics of my channel. Because, it's people with hearts, not, that's what I'm about. But I also love looking at where you're from, where the people that use my channel, and it's like 25 or 30% are men, and that's wonderful. I love that. In the practice, whenever I've been to meetings, it's mostly women. Is it because men don't tend to like to share their feelings? I don't know. That's my take on it anyway. I'm the opposite. I need to share my feelings. I can't have tucked in. Anyway, Roger. I think I understand your question, but I'm going to answer two questions. He says, how do you create the background to chanting? It's really good. I think you're talking about the audio. If you're talking about the visuals, you might have seen the other day, I did a behind the scenes. Right behind me is a green screen. I'm in my bedroom. So when we used to chant, it used to be my wardrobe, and it's an ugly wardrobe. So I thought I prefer to have a constant background. So but the picture is my living room, downstairs, my lounge. So I'm not completely fooling you. I think you're talking about the audio, though. The audio is widely available. I don't own it. In fact, I think nobody owns it, and everyone owns it, so to speak. And what I do, I have software which I can, mix, if you like, studio mixing, where I can create all, that's how I've created the chanting, the Daimoku of various lengths and speeds. I can mix it so that it's hopefully seamless. And then I chant along to it. I'm always wearing earphones when I'm chanting live. I don't know if you can see, I've turned it off now, but that's on my tablet. That's the audio that you hear off that, and exactly the same video gets played bottom right of your screen on a computer. That's visual only. That's silent. I have to do it that way, else technology doesn't marry up. It's all out of sync. It wouldn't be good. And it has to be the same video, I think. So then the bit rate, the size of the video, then it finishes at the same time. It's all in sync. Amy, no, it is not sensei chanting. You can get that actually on YouTube somewhere else. I don't know who it is chanting. It's an SGI audio, if you like. But you can get the sensei. Sensei is Daisaku Ikeda. We call him sensei within the SGI. Sensei means kind of teachings, teacher, doesn't it? Japanese. So there's a few people commenting, just saying hello, which is fantastic. You know, I don't, all I see is numbers, amount of people chanting with me. I wish I could see, I can chant with you. So it's fully interacting, a fully interaction thing, but I can't do that. Which brings me to another, someone mentioned, it might have been you, Roger. Apologies, I can't remember. I tried to look for this comment before I came on live, but I couldn't find it. But someone mentioned, asked the question so once a month to do a Zoom chant, Zoom Gongyo, where we can actually all see each other. And I would love to do that. However, problem I have is I can very easily say yes to everything and spread myself too thinly. And as someone with I have ASD and I also have ADHD. And if I can get overwhelmed very easily. And today is wonderful, so wonderful. However, you know, it takes me 2 or 3 hours to set up all the equipment and the green screen behind me because I can't do everything very quickly. So it's a large proportion of my day. And I'm not really get to spend time with my family. So so whilst I really want to do that, I can't say yes to everything. I used to do it for Patreon members, those who contribute financially to my channels. I say channels, not just this one. I don't charge for chanting, that's wrong. But I have 2 other channels, which is MindfulBuddha, the music that I play at the beginning, or the audio that I play at the beginning, and also Dark Screen Meditation. That's also don't try and search for those 2, you'll never find them. They are, you know, what's this channel got, like 15,000 subscribers, something like 40,000 users. So not everyone subscribes. But the others are on. If you go to the homepage of this channel, you'll see the links there. The Dark Screen Meditation is, you know, I listen to that every night. So my mobile phone goes. My mobile phone goes like a dark, you know, it's Dark Screen Meditation. So it's the same audio as Mindful Buddha, but it's dark screen, so it doesn't light up the room, and I can sleep better. So there's those 2 channels. Speaking of which, a very, very big special thank you mentioned to Janet, and I think it's Zari, who regularly contribute via patreon.com. Thank you so much. So I hope that answers your question, Roger. I really want to, because I want to see you as well. I want to see who I'm chanting with. Yeah, right now I'm just talking to a camera and it just feels a bit impersonal. I'm looking right at you, aren't I? Except I can't see you. And like the comment, I can't pronounce your name. Who's just said, to be honest, I'd rather like the way you do it on YouTube, not too keen on Zoom. And actually, there's a lot of people in my district that don't like Zoom, don't like the video side of things. So, but you know, if there's lots of people that, you know, financially contribute to my channel and they say I'm doing this because I want to do Zoom, then of course I will reconsider. I'm just wary that I'm not making a great cause, because it feels like I'm charging you to chant with me, and it feels a bit wrong. But I can't do it any other way, really. For one, I have the free Zoom, which is 40 minutes max, so I could do just a quick 40 minutes with 1 billion people. I can't afford to financially to have a paid subscription, especially as still this channel is not monetized. YouTube are not getting back to me. Right, anyway, so comments. Marie Louise from California. I've been to California, San Diego. I was there in 2003, only for 2 weeks. And it was wonderful. I think it's 2003, 2002, 2003. Anyway, thank you so much for your comments. Maria's been chanting since 1971, and the reason why I laugh at is because I was born in late 1970. So I was born on Christmas Day, actually. So it's my birthday in 4 days' time. I'll be 51, going on 13. I act like a 13-year-old. I'm so childish. 1 second, I need a drink. When I take a drink, by the way, I mute myself, because I always burp after. After any tea I drink, coffee, whatever I drink, I burp. So I mute myself, because my mouth erupts with burping. It's just, and of course I don't want that to be on my channel. So this Marie Louise also says that she's thanking me for this channel. No, thank you for using my channel. I really appreciate that. The support. And yeah, so she, especially when we can't chant with others in person, it's really comforting for her. I presume her is correct. I shouldn't presume. Apologies if I got that wrong. But that's the whole reason why I started this channel. Well, I produced 4 videos initially because they helped me. I couldn't find anything on YouTube that had the speed of Daimoku that I wanted, the length of Daimoku, and it didn't have Sansei to start and finish. I had to keep changing the video, so I thought, well, why don't I just do a video to do that, to cater for my needs. So actually, video doesn't matter, does it, when we're chanting? It's all about the audio, but to have it on YouTube, I made it into a video. And then I thought, it helps others so much. And as I speak, we're over 4 million views already, and over 2.5 million this year. So obviously it is working. It's creating value in your lives too. So thank you so very, very much for using my channel. It's not about numbers. It's very little about money. But of course, I put an awful lot of work into this. So those that do contribute financially, I really thank you. Using my channel is absolutely enough support. Thank you so much. Some people would like to contribute. So, I think this person is probably the most commenter, if that's a word, ever. And I'm going to go with she again. Apologies, I've got that wrong. The profile picture looks like a female. Jamie, your comments make me giggle. Oh dear. Sorry, one sec. She likes it when when I interact with you visually during the videos. So during the live videos. So when I touch my heart, it's either because I've seen a comment and it's lovely, or I've seen someone comment just saying hello, and it's someone I recognise, as in chants with me every day or most days. It's really, it melts my heart. But also, of course, when I'm on live, I can see here how many people I'm chanting with, and sometimes there's quite a lot, and that melts my heart too. I'm going to burp. Sorry, one sec. Told you. Nadine, absolutely. Don't not just me, not just you, Nadine. Everyone, let's have a winning week. And I've got on my notes here to say Omkar. It's Daisy, isn't it? I think you said I am Daisy from India. Because I can't see it's just really small, the profile. So I can't really see that at all. Mine is quite obvious, just my face in there. So I'm going to address your comment. You commented the other day and just now saying that you don't have a Gongyo book. And I'm going to encourage you to do one thing. So I'm just getting to the... So I said they don't have a Gongyo book. That's fine. Not everyone does. I have a Gongyo book. Sort of don't need to. Even when I've got it, I make mistakes. So even if you don't have a Gongyo book, if we do Gongyo regularly enough, it kind of, I can do it without. But when I'm leading, I think I need to have it. I am so bad at Gongyo. I am so bad. I make so many mistakes. I was even thinking of maybe not doing it, just chanting, but I want to really challenge myself. So I want to really challenge myself. So that's why I do that live. But apologies, I'm so bad at it, even after these 16 years of doing it. Anyway, Daisy. What I encourage you to do, please do this, is just do a Google search of Soccer Gakkai International. I think you can go Soccer Global International. You can search for that, and then you can eventually you'll find your local group, your local district in India. I don't know whereabouts in India you are, but you'll be out of SGI India or whatever it is. There'll be some facility where you can put in where you are, and it will give you your contacts, or put in your details and they'll contact you. Because the support we get from people within the SGI and the Soccer Gakkai, if you're in Japan, is amazing, unbelievable support. Not from the SGI, not from the organisation, from people from, if you like, ordinary people. I don't like to use ordinary because we're all Buddhas, aren't we? But people like you and I, that, we're doing our human revolution, and they are so supportive. So I would encourage you to do that. And I would say, I don't know 100%, but as near as 100% as possible, there will be someone that will absolutely, there you go, Gongyo book. I'm absolutely certain of it. There is a shop on SGI-UK, an online shop that you can get one delivered. If you can't afford to do that, which of course they're not much money, however, some people have no money to spare. I understand that. So someone will give that to you. Please do that. Please. Chanting with a Gongyo book is, especially if I'm new to the practice, that's very, very helpful. Again, there's someone, is it Pigletine? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm so sorry if I've got that wrong. was asking about when I went live. On November the 18th, I did it was for charity, and one of my favourite charities is called Choose Hope. I'm not reading this, so I can't remember the exact wording, but they really help disadvantaged people, displaced people that have had to flee their homes, for example. People across the world. Quick story, when I was working for a transport company in England, we had, I thought, Kenny, I will come back to that important question. Well, important comment. I used to work in a little office where called the Gatehouse, where I would greet drivers, truck drivers, lorry drivers, coming and going. So coming back to the yard, going to deliver their stuff. And I had to call a security guard once because there was some people under the lorry. And I was frightened. It's the first time for me. I was really frightened. I didn't know what, never had this before, so I was really scared. And I had to help the security guard. And it turns out that I'm not going to get too political here, but it turns out these people had fled the country where the UK were fighting a war. So immediately my heart, it was just in my heart, it broke my heart. So there's Choose Hope helps those who refugees that because of the troubles in their countries and that have to flee. I can't imagine doing that I can't imagine me doing that. Just can't even empathise. It's too grave an offence to make someone flee their home. Disgusting behaviour. But Choose Hope helps do that. And my target, I think, was $150. I'm going to say dollars because YouTube is an American company, so they deal in dollars. But obviously, Great British Pound for me, pound sterling for me. But so I thought $150 was my target, and I think about halfway through it reached $175, and I think it stopped there. But I'm going to do that again. I don't know when, but in next year sometime. April the 28th, which is when Nichiren Daishonin first chanted Nam Myoho Renge Kyo in public. Right, okay. Kenny? Yes. Today was supposed to be a day off, if you like, because I was chanting every day, but it's kind of got a bit too much, and I thought I'm going to nip it in the bud now and say, look, excuse me, and I want to go into it, but I can get overwhelmed very easily, and I work very, very hard to do this. I don't just rock up and chant. It takes hours, and it's a joy to do that, of course. So I thought, okay, let's do every Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and that coincides with the Inspirational Quote that I've pre-recorded, and I post them every Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. On TikTok I do Sancho first and then read the quote. Because TikTok you can do longer videos. Hopefully YouTube Shorts will follow. It will be longer and I don't have to rush through some of them. I just wanted to do something to continue inspiring, continuing to inspire not just me but everyone else. So it's going to be every Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays after Christmas. And also, just to reiterate, I won't be here Christmas Day, which I hope you understand that. My wife, she's so wise. When I said I wanted to do this every day, and she reminded me of how she thought it was admirable that when I'm in the high life state, I feel I can do everything, and when the dip comes, I remember that I can't do everything. So, have I responded to everyone? No, I haven't responded to everyone, but have I covered questions? I hope so. There's some Japanese this on there, which I'd like to just respond with. Do tashimashite. It's an absolute pleasure. And thank you, Roger, for the birthday wishes. So, like I say, my birthday is Christmas Day, and so I'm not going to be here Christmas Day, but I am going to be here Christmas Eve, which is perfect because growing up, my mum and dad, my dear mum and dad, are no longer with us. I used to love this. Because on Christmas Day, it's, hey, happy Christmas, oh, happy birthday, Nigel, happy Christmas. You know, I kind of got forgotten about, which, it's okay, it's not a problem, but they wanted to make me feel more special. So Christmas Eve, in the afternoon, just before bed, I would open my presents and cards, and so I felt special. I really did, actually. It's so wonderful. So let's celebrate with me my birthday with me on Christmas Eve. So every Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays after Christmas, so that's the 27th, 29th and 31st. On 31st we're going to do a longer chant like I did today. So I can't, today is the 21st, and then I'll be here tomorrow, 23rd and 24th, and then again after Christmas. Right, so I'm going to leave it there and see you tomorrow. Is that okay? I think I've covered all questions so far. So those that are still here, there are 6 of us. Thank you for holding on. Sorry, numbers don't matter to me. It really doesn't. If I chant with one person on here every day, I'm chanting with another Buddha. It's just so wonderful. Okay. I feel maybe a bit drained. So I'm going to go now and have a lay down and see you tomorrow. Is that okay? Have a wonderful day. If it's in the evening, have a wonderful evening and have a great sleep. And I'll see you all refreshed tomorrow. Is that okay? Take care of yourselves. And I always finish with this. I want to do the same thing every time because I truly believe I want you to have a happy chant. Take care of yourselves. See you tomorrow. Happy chanting.